Is live. There he is. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and share this to my page.
So, I was thinking on that the parking, for everybody pitting. I was thinking since we got the 2 lanes there, why don't we put all the trailers behind the tents? So anybody that's got a trailer that's bringing a trailer to come down to race, park on the right side all the way up against the curb.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Hey, but let's talk about it once we get off this live, though.
All right.
And plus, when I come up on that,
we'll mark it that Friday.
Yeah. When I come up, we can mark it off. Let me share this video real quick, man. So that people will know that they can come on to the, people will get a notification on my regular page. But we are officially live, fellas. We're live.
March Madness time, fellas.
That's right.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
You looking forward to it, there, William?
Yes, sir. Hey, I've been out testing today.
Me too.
See, I got a little advantage though. I'm right down to the spot.
Right.
I know, right? You just go out.
I'm not far from you.
You just go out in the middle of the street. You know that happen.
No, literally, I go right down to where the track gonna be at.
I imagine.
Park on the side and go at it.
And you still got the drone, dog?
Yes, sir. She'll be flying.
Oh yeah.
I actually got a couple people want to put drones up this year, so we'll get some decent footage.
Oh, that's what it is.
My news guy, he'll be there again this year. Make sure you get a few key people this year.
Good.
Yeah, it should be some fun, man. I'm tagging some people and sharing the broadcast with some pages. So since we get a few more people up in here, man, we're gonna go ahead and show the good folks this video real quick, and then get them some time to tag some folks and get up in here, and then we'll go ahead and get going what we gotta get going. We can make some stuff happen. So we should be good to go there. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. Got my man Chuck, and my man Bernie, also known as William.
What's going on, folks?
With the plan.
Just the guy behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. Doing big things. We're gonna make some things happen, man. Y'all make sure y'all allow Facebook to post y'all names up or whatnot for the comments, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into the broadcast. We're gonna show y'all a video real quick, just kind of let some more people get in. Make sure y'all share this. Tell a friend, get them all in. But we're gonna get some folks up in here so that we can go ahead and get y'all the information for this weekend. It's gonna be very detailed information for the weekend, so it's very important that we have everybody's attention. We need everybody who's going to be attending this weekend to be on this broadcast. If not, if they can't make the broadcast, then obviously, they can catch it later on the replay. But tag everybody in, man. We're going to go ahead and look at getting some of these videos posted or whatnot. We're going to go ahead and look at getting some things popping when it comes to providing some more information. So we'll be back in a second, man. We're going to go ahead and show y'all the Crisfield video, get y'all a flavor of some things, and we'll be back in a minute to make it do what it do. All right? Oh, left lane goes red, caution, and everything. Oh, man.
Though the competition may be tough, it's not the only reason competitors make the trip all the way to Crisfield.
Oh, the people, man.
The people.
Hands down, the people.
And learning the road every time you're here is always something new. It's never the same. So you have to adapt to where you're at. And that's what makes it interesting, having to adapt to the asphalt every time.
Everybody's nice. Everybody's having a good time.
Great food.
Great food. Competition.
And having more people in town is definitely a good thing for Crisfield, especially during the off-season.
It attracts a lot of people from a lot of different places, and I think it's great for the town. The city was in great support of it, brought a lot of new people to the town. It's good for a lot of businesses around here. A lot of the local shops and eateries got a lot of good business. The hotels got good business this weekend. But I think it was just great. It's the first event of Crisfield for the year, and hopefully it won't be the last here for us. This is just a kickoff to our race season. We will be having other races throughout the season, and there'll be good races. Which the next one's in Norfolk, Virginia. And then after that, they're all up and down the East Coast.
So in case you missed it, be sure to be on the lookout for the next remote control car race. If you blink, you just might miss it. That's how fast these cars can go. But we promise you won't be able to take your eyes off of them.
Hey, he said he promised you won't be able to take your eyes off of him. So we're gonna see what he's talking about. Anywho, hey, look. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the broadcast, man. This weekend, March Madness, the 12th and 13th, Crisfield, Maryland, is going down. All right. Got a couple things going on. We got a couple different programs we're gonna share with y'all tonight, because there is a chance of rain on Saturday. It is Monday, so there's always a chance and an opportunity that's going to clear up. We've seen it in the past on multiple occasions, but in the event that it doesn't clear up on Saturday, we're going to provide you with the schedule for a 2-day weekend, and we're going to provide you with a schedule for a 1-day race weekend. So first things first, 2-day weekend, we planning for it right now. Like I said, there's rain chances on Saturday, but Sunday is looking sunny. And we should be good on Sunday without a doubt. Saturday, we plan on running. Again, this is scenario one if we get both days, meaning that the weather clears up on Saturday. So this is scenario one. We run Street Eliminator first on Saturday. We run 1/7 scale second, and we run the bracket class third. That will leave time open at the end of the day for us to do any additional things we would like to do. If there's classes of 4 or more on Saturday, we can run those and whatnot. Some of y'all have reached out to me and asked me about that. So we have a 2-day race weekend. There's an opportunity for us after those 3 classes to be able to do some of those specialty things that y'all want to do. All right. So I'm open to that. On Sunday, again, this is scenario one. We get Saturday and Sunday, scenario one. Sunday, we're going to run 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric. All right. 1/8 scale GT and 220 index, along with a bracket class 2. Now, if we get 2 days, we're going to run bracket on Saturday and we'll run bracket on Sunday. Sunday's bracket will have a 2-car entry if we have 2 days. If we don't have 2 days, we're going to talk about that scenario. There's only going to be a bracket on 1 day, obviously. All right. So like I said, if we get 2 days, scenario one, regularly scheduled program, Street Eliminator, 1/7 scale bracket, open track, test and tune, grudge, 4 more, we in there have a great time. If we get Saturday and Sunday, on Sunday, we're running 1/10 scale all-wheel touring car electric, 1/8 scale GT, 220 index, and a bracket with 2-car entry on Sunday. So that would be scenario one. Scenario two will be if we still have rain on Saturday. So if the rain doesn't clear up on Saturday from now until Thursday night at 8 o'clock, when we go live again, because we're going to watch the news channel at 7 o'clock and 7:30 on Thursday for the latest weather report. So if there's still rain that's going to threaten Saturday, scenario two is we run everything on Sunday. And what we'll run on Sunday will be Street Eliminated first. We'll run the bracket class second on Sunday. And then we'll run 8 scale and 7 scales combined on Sunday. And then we'll run 10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric. And then we'll finish up with 220 index. Now, we may flop the couple of the last 2 or 3 classes around depending on how the day is going. But for the most part, that's going to be the plan order in scenario 2, which is if we only get 1 day to race, which is Sunday. All right. So I mapped out scenario 1 on Saturday. If we get Saturday and Sunday, I mapped out what those days will look like and what classes will be ran on those days. And then if we only get 1 day, which is Sunday, if on Thursday the rain hasn't cleared up on Saturday, then I've mapped out what the schedule is going to look like on Sunday. Now we have some things that we're going to talk about giveaway wise with Chuck, and we're going to talk about some things with Bernie as well. I do want to give a shout out to Tony Ton with Live Action Watermelon Conditioner. We will be giving out a bottle of that to the winner of the Street Eliminator class, and we will also be raffling off a bottle of that as well. We also have a Team Seiko Insanity rotor that we're going to be raffling off as well, that we have. And we're also going to have my man Steve Banesh with Carolina RC Thunder. He's going to be giving a body away from his mobile hobby shop, an SE body, to the winner of the Street Eliminator class as well. He'll have a couple on hand, and he's going to allow you to choose which body you would like to have. So those are some things that I'm sharing with you all. As far as like the other logistics, Chuck, is there anything you want to share in regards to that before we turn it over to Bernie to talk about the giveaways and the food and stuff?
No, I think you pretty much said it all. I just want to make sure that you don't forget about the cutoff limit on SC.
Bracket.
Bracket. I think it was 3.40 is what you were saying.
Yeah, the bracket is 3.40.
If you can't do a 3.40, I wouldn't get in the bracket. You're not going to be allowed in the bracket.
Yeah, I think the thing with the 3.40 seconds is what you want to do is you got to keep the bracket class, pretty comfortable, right? It's kind of hard for you to have a 6-second car, and you 100 feet down the track, and then somebody got to take, it's just, we took a vote a few years ago on that, and like majority of everybody was like, let's keep it reasonable. Let's not have, cars that's doing 20 miles an hour, in the bracket class. So the cutoff for the bracket is 3.40. So you got to run faster than 3.40 seconds, or you can't get in the bracket. So just make sure, you got all week to kind of do some testing. And, if you need to throw another cell in your car or something, go a little faster, you can do that too. But we don't have any issues with that. But I just want to make sure we put it out there, because there were a couple times that some guys came to the track and they had some slower cars, and they probably could have sped them up a little bit more efficiently. So thanks for giving me that shout out, man, with the 340 in the bracket class. Bernie, did you want to share the giveaways and stuff that you and your peoples and the Moose Lodge and everything's doing?
Yeah,
Masonic Lodge, my bad. Masonic Lodge.
Yeah, you good. Hey, first, thank y'all fellas for letting me help you out with this March Madness event again for the second year. Appreciate y'all. Food-wise, me and my Masonic brothers, we could be out there. We had the fried fish sandwiches, fried hot dogs, French fries, wingdings and fries. We'll also be wrapping off a 65-inch flat screen TV. And first place and second place, we'll be doing a $100 cash out. So, take the $5 each, come out there, you can bring up the site, grab the food on the site, have a couple other vendors out there. Mom will be out there, she'll be calling her cookie. Grab out looking for from last time. But of course, everybody looking forward to all the races coming. Have the camera guy there again. So it'd be a good chance to have another media broadcast. Shout out to my players with Andy Thomas with WBOC. I think that's all I got.
Yeah, so that's gonna be cool, man. You said you went out a little bit. You said y'all still gonna be doing the fish platters.
Yeah.
What?
It'll be fried fish sandwiches and French fries, fried fish sandwich and French fries, fried hot dogs, and wingdings and fries.
That's what it is.
Oh,
your people still bringing out the cookies, right?
Oh yeah. Mom D still had the cookies out there. Lemon cookies, chocolate chip cookies, sugar cookies. We'll have Hobbytown. They'll be on site Saturday and Sunday.
That's right.
So Hobbytown coming with a couple bodies for a giveaway, maybe some SB tires, maybe a couple sets of bone. Having stuff to get repairs and everything. So all in all, I think it'll be a good weekend.
That's what it do. That's what it do.
Yes,
So
sir.
check us out. I'm gonna go ahead and go over the track rules and stuff like that real quick, man. Obviously it's a 132-foot track, no prep. Track on the track. Sorry, no prep on the track. I don't want to confuse nobody. You can prep the tires, do whatever you need to do. We won't be spraying down VHT or anything like that. You got your start line, your 6 foot, your mid track, your mile per hour ET. We're doing first or worst rule. So again, first or worst is man in the left lane go red, turn that red light on. Man in the right lane goes shooting down through there and hit the track equipment. The worst infraction is the person who hit the track equipment. So again, if you go down and you got red lights, just cruise on through the beams, come on back, do it again. All right, don't risk losing. We run by NHRA professional drag race rules, and that's what the rule is. All right. Another thing as well, when it comes to calls, all right. Sometimes you have touchy calls, you have calls that you have to make, video ain't available at the moment, stuff like that. NHRA rules are you can dispute a race before the start of the next round. So if Chuck is racing Bernie and say for instance Chuck taps the reflector at the end of the track and I don't see it and it barely touches it, and we give Chuck the win, but then Bernie wants to dispute because he thought he seen Chuck hit the phone block. As long as he comes to me and he puts his dispute up, video, whatever the case, before the first pair of the next round goes, we can review it. And if it in fact Chuck did hit the cone or he hit the reflector with a wheelie bar or something, then William will be allotted to win. The way we do this as well is we have a 1 or 2 track marshals that's out there, and we'll also be pulling 1 or 2 people from the crowd that was up at the start line watching the race. And if we have to go to a videotape or dispute or whatever on a race, then we will involve all parties that are involved. Okay. So coming back, all right. So at Crisfield, I don't know if you've seen on the video, but there's an open space to the left side of the track. When you go down the track, come back down the left side. Both cars need to come back down the return lane on the left side and come back at 5 miles an hour. You ain't gonna see the speed limit sign out there, but it's 5 miles an hour on the way back. All right. We're gonna have people that's gonna be out on the sidewalk watching the races, stuff like that. We want to make sure we being safe. I will have cones up at about the 40-foot mark. So we won't have any pitting or any spectators past the 40-foot mark on the left side of the track. I believe we're going to have orange netting up on the right side of the track around the trees. So you ain't got to worry about nothing flying over there. We'll be mapping out the parking and everything for everybody when we get there on Friday. And we'll take care of all that. Me and Chuck and Bernie will meet as well to kind of map out what that's going to look like. What I would ask everybody to do is just be mindful. We got some really good space. A lot of races, we have a lot of good space. But, just be mindful, man. Like, there's always going to be people that's coming, and we want to kind of get everybody in as close as possible, tighten it as possible for various reasons. For one, like last year, we had a situation where a LiPo battery caught on fire, and if somebody wasn't in close proximity of that person's, belongings and their car and stuff, a lot of things could have got lost. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff could have got damaged even more than what it is, and it could have been a really huge deal, bigger than what it already was. And we don't never want that to happen. But because we had everybody together, somebody seen it and somebody brought it to our attention. So that's one of the main reasons from a safety perspective and just looking out for one another. Also, if you got everybody spread out in 5 different directions, it's much more difficult for people to hear the PA system because there's not a line of sight to it. So we want to make sure that we have everybody in areas close knit so that we can communicate when the races are taking place, stuff is happening. We also will be having a link that we're going to send out to everybody on the page. So on my personal page, the 757 Lot Boys Racing page and the Misunderstood Racing Dragway page, we'll be sharing the link to the classes that we're running. So right before we start the classes to run, we'll share a link that you can click on and it'll take you to the brackets. So you'll be able to see who's matched up in round 1. And then all you got to do is refresh your screen and it'll show you who won and who moved on. So if you're in your trailer or you're watching from home and you're trying to keep up, or if you're just out walking around not paying attention at the spot, all you got to do is go to one of those 3 pages. Again, the Misunderstood Racing Dragway page, the 757 Lot Boys page with the Lot Boys logo on it with the light, or you can go to my personal page and you can follow the brackets as we race. All right. So I just wanted to put that out there too, because that's something that's really cool that we started doing last year. That's really going to make some things happen. You know what I'm saying? And really add to the value of what we're doing as a whole, man. So other than that, I think we pretty much covered most of the stuff. 2-minute rule is in effect. If Chuck and Bernie go down the track, as soon as Chuck or Bernie comes back, that 2-minute clock starts. All right. Those of you know me, y'all know I run a tight ship, and 2 minutes, I'll drop the light. You could be in the beams with your rear tires off the ground, and your 0 seconds come up, and I'm gonna drop the light, and you just gonna lose. So let's make sure, especially if we only get one day, especially if we only get to run on one day, we definitely gonna be sticking to that. We stick to it on 2 days anyway, but we definitely gonna be sticking to that and make some things happen. As far as the raffles and the giveaways is concerned, you can come up to the tower. We're gonna have 5 or 6 jars up there, and they'll be labeled, and you can put your raffle tickets in whatever jar you want to be able to, try to win whatever you're trying to win. So the jars will be up there on the table. There'll be the sign-up sheets will be out there like we normally do, man. And we're gonna have a great time, man. Like I said before, tag your friends, get everybody in this video. We're on YouTube at T Money. So subscribe now and share T Money on YouTube. 757 Lot Boys Racing on Twitter, and we are on Facebook on the Misunderstood Racing Dragway page, the 757 Lot Boys page with the tree and the LB on the logo, and then my personal page. I also shared this too. So just make sure that you go and check out all that different stuff. Check out all the little different things we got going on, so you can be in the know, and so that everybody can get what they need to get from this broadcast. All right. The first 7 to 8 minutes of the broadcast, I explain scenario 1, which is if we get Saturday and Sunday, and I explain scenario 2 as if we didn't get Saturday because of weather, we would run on Sunday. And I went over the lineups and I went over everything for both of those days. So if you missed that part of it, go on back to the beginning and check it out, man, because I don't want to have a 40-minute video where I keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So make sure y'all share this, man. I need y'all to share this, especially for the people who's going to be there, who plan on coming. I need y'all to know. I can't have 25 of y'all hit me up on the messenger asking me the same questions when you just come in here and check it out. Like, play it in your ear while you're at work, when you're in your lab working on your cars this week, while you're outside practicing, or whatever the case. You in the bed beside your girlfriend or your wife, and she sleep at 10:30, put your earbuds in and play the live broadcast so you can get the information that you need. Also, we got trophies this year for the first time, y'all. We got trophies for the first time. And they look, y'all see, they like some 20-inch trophies too, y'all. They ain't no 15-inch joints. They like 20.
That's party light stuff right there.
Yeah, man. So we got Misunderstood Racing Dragway March Madness RC race. And then this is the bracket class trophy. 2022. We got the Misunderstood Racing Dragway traditional logo like we do on the Point Series trophies. And then we got this nice little beautiful flag on the top, man. It's a nice little tall trophy, man. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little tall trophy. Look, it's a glass. It's a regular glass, right? Look at that. Yeah, it's a nice size. Yeah, we moving on up like George and Wheezy and March Madness from Crisfield, baby boy. Anyways, hey, Will, going back, you got anything else you want to share with the people, good brother, before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, I just look forward to seeing everybody in town over the weekend, man. Come down, have you a good time, get you some good food.
Oh yeah. What about you, Chuck?
Yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you guys for doing this again for another year, both of you. Will, I really appreciate you for getting us such a great spot again, 2 years in a row.
Yes, sir.
And for every racer that's coming, thank you very much. And to all the sponsors, thank you.
Hey, yo, and just to let y'all know, my man Bernie secured a spot in June for the Point Series. June 4th and 5th,
Back
75 Misunderstood Racing Dragway 757 LBR Point Series will be in Crisfield, Maryland for the very first time, running down the middle of the street in the middle of the summertime when the heat will be on 2,000 and the crab legs and the lobster tails and all that gonna be in full blast.
I was just gonna say the crab and all the seafood you can handle comes down and show up and show out.
Oh yeah, man. June gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be warm.
Sir.
We ain't never been in Crisfield when it's warm outside. It's been cold all the time.
But weather here in June.
June 4th and 5th, y'all. So y'all mark y'all calendars, especially y'all guys up in the Northeast. We'll be in Maryland for race number 4 of the point series. Number 3. Race number 3 of the point series. June 4th and 5th, all right? Just as a shameless plug, the 757 LBR Point Series kickoff April 9th and 10th, Newport News, Virginia. 2 days, we getting it in. We're going to have a guaranteed street eliminator pot, so you stay tuned for what that pot's going to be. We got some other little goodies up our sleeve, and boy, we got a whole bunch of sponsors on board this year for the Point Series, so you are not going to want to miss the kickoff race. Lord have mercy, goodness gracious. And then we're going to follow it up in Smithfield, North Carolina on April the 30th and May the 1st. That's race number 2. It's 3 weeks after the first race. My daughter graduates in May, so she took up the weekend that I normally use. So I had to move it a couple weeks up because my baby graduated from college. Shout out to the baby graduating from college. Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
All right. And June, I had to move up a week in June too because my baby graduates from high school in June. So got a lot going on in my life this year, y'all. We got a lot of things going on, but I'm still making things a priority to make sure that we can have this series and do what we got to do. I don't know how much longer the series is going to be out there, to be honest with you, because for one, I'm getting old. For 2, I got other priorities in my life right now. For 3, I want to spend some more time with my family. And for 4, at some point in time, you know, you got to just do what you got to do. So I'm going to keep doing what I can do as long as I can, y'all. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's a time stamp on things. And, you know, your boy getting a little old, getting a little tired. So we're going to have some fun while it lasts. We're going to have some fun while it lasts. But I don't know how much longer it's going to last. So you heard it first. Here, you heard it first from me. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, between time, though, man. Chuck, once again, on some humbleness. Appreciate you, man. Bernie, do your thing. Keep making it happen, Captain. And for all of y'all that's tuning in, man, let's have a good time. Let's get everybody out there to have some fun. Like I said, Saturday, it's raining the forecast. We're going to watch the forecast at 7 and 7:30 on Thursday. We're going live at 8. And we'll let y'all know whether we're going with scenario 1, which is at the beginning of the broadcast, so you need to rewind this and listen to it, or if we're going with scenario number 2. Either way, we're going to have a hell of a weekend. We're going to have a whole bunch of racing and everything. And it's going to be a lot of great people out there, man. A lot of great giveaways. Like Chuck said, Hobbytown going to be out there. We got live action. We got tires we're going to be giving away. We got about 2-3 SE bodies we're going to be giving away. We got rotors and stuff that we're going to be giving away for some of them 7/8 scale motors. Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. In the meantime, between time, though, y'all know what it is. 757 Lot Boys Racing, Black Ops is in the building. March Madness, Crisfield, Maryland. And just like that, y'all, we out of here. Peace.